Every great story has a humble beginning, and the First Ladies is no exception. West Africa is a region located on the westernmost part of the African continent, bordering the Atlantic Ocean to the west and south. It's comprised of 16 countries, each with its own unique history, culture, and traditions. Here's a simplified overview about the First Ladies of West Africa. In the first place, let's talk about Oluremi Tinubu, who is the current First Lady of Nigeria. She also served as the First Lady of Lagos State, and then served as a senator representing Lagos Central from 2011-2023 Oluremi. She is a member of the All Progressives Congress, APC, political party. Prior to her political career, Oluremi Tinubu worked as a pharmacist. She obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in pharmacy from the University of Lagos and a Master of Business Administration, MBA, from the same institution. Oluremi Tinubu has been involved in various legislative activities and committees during her tenure in the Senate throughout her political career. She has been actively engaged in serving her constituents and participating in legislative matters affecting Nigeria. Moving on to the second is the First Ladies of Senegal. It is important to note that Senegal has two First Ladies, Marième Faye and Absa Faye, who got married to Bassirou Diomaye a year ago. Polygamy is legal in Senegal. It is part of their religion, culture, and practice. Marie Faye is a lawyer by profession. Marie Faye Sall has been an inspiration to many. She launched numerous initiatives promoting education, healthcare, and women's entrepreneurship, leaving a lasting impact on Senegal's society. Marième Faye Sall has been instrumental in promoting education in Senegal. She has initiated programs to improve access to quality education, including scholarships for underprivileged students and the development of educational infrastructure. Absa Faye has also impacted the country by showing a great interest in the poor and providing food and health care for those who needs it. She is strong on student education and economy growth. In the third place is the First Lady of the Gambia, Fatoumata Barrow. She is the wife of President Adama Barrow, who assumed office in January 2017. She grew up with two siblings in Bassa and attended St. George's School. After graduating from high school, she moved to Banjul. On March 20th, 1997, she married Adama Barrow, who has been president of the Gambia since January 2017. It's known that Fatoumata Barrow has been involved in various charitable and humanitarian activities in the Gambia. She has focused on initiatives related to education, healthcare, and women's empowerment, among other causes. Fatoumata Barrow's primary role was as a homemaker and supporting her husband's political career. Like many First Ladies, her public activities and engagements often revolve around her role as a representative of the country, supporting social causes, and participating in diplomatic events, both domestically and internationally. Fatoumata Barrow has been recognized for her efforts and has received accolades for her contributions to society. She continues to be involved in various charitable activities and projects aimed at improving the lives of Gambians, particularly in the areas of education, health, and women's empowerment. Moving on to the fourth is Claudine Gbenagnon. Talon, born 1956, is a politician and First Lady of Benin since the 6th of April 2016. She created the Claudine Talon Foundation. The foundation's mission is to improve the living standards of Beninese women and children, as well as increase access to clean drinking water and sanitation facilities for the country's population. Madame Claudine Talon studied economics and computer science in the University of Dakar. In 1987, she joined her husband in the business of packaging and agricultural input supply. In 10 years of operation, their company became the major private investor and the largest private employer in Benin. They diversified their activity to include the food industry in Benin and in Africa. It materialized in the creation of a big industrial group, the flagship of the national economy. She has greatly impacted the economy of Benin, and she is still doing so. In the fifth position, we will be talking about the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Fatoumata Barrow, a philanthropist born on the 27th of November 1980, known simply as Fatima Bio, is a Sierra Leonean former actress, screenwriter, and film producer who has served in the role of First Lady of Sierra Leone. First Lady Fatima Bayo has a Bachelor's of Art degree in Performing Art from the Roehampton Institute of London and in Journalism from the University of Arts, London College of Communication. She is a strong believer in women empowerment as key to sustainable development. She pursued her passion for women empowerment as First Lady by staging a peaceful protest against gender-based violence. It was a historic march as First Ladies from different African countries came together in unity in a protest march on the streets of Freetown in December 2018. First Lady Mada Bayo has received several awards, including honored with the Warrior Award at the International Women of Power Luncheon in California, USA, for her bravery and outstanding contribution towards women and girls in Sierra Leone. In the sixth place is Claire Weah. The First Lady of Liberia is a Jamaican-American businesswoman, philanthropist, and advocate who is the First Lady of Liberia. She attended the City University of New York and earned her nursing license and a bachelor's degree in health sciences. She launched her career working as a customer service representative in New York at both Citibank and Chase Manhattan Bank. Following the election of her husband as the 25th president of Liberia, Weah started her role as the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia. She set out to develop programs and social projects that encompass services targeting the assistance of orphans, street children, the elderly, women, and girls, with a focus on rural settings. Claire has been engaged in humanitarian efforts and community works to better off the country and making it a better place. In the seventh position is Aissata Issoufou Mahamadou, First Lady of Niger. Dr. Malika Issoufou Mahamadou, who has a background in tropical medicine and has shown a strong interest in public health and the prevention of domestic violence since she became First Lady in 2011. She is often called the marraine or godmother of fistula services in Niger. First Lady Aissata Issoufou and the Ministry of Health partnered with the Merck Foundation, the charitable foundation of the Merck and Company pharmaceutical company, to increase access to healthcare in Niger. Aissata Issoufou Mahamadou has focused on child protection and education in Niger. She has supported initiatives to combat child trafficking, increase school enrollment rates, and provide educational opportunities for vulnerable children, making the country more safer from the hands of traffickers. In the seventh place is the First Lady of Ghana, Rebecca Akufo-Addo. She was born in 1951 in the city of Bauku, located in the Upper East region of Ghana. Rebecca Akufo-Addo holds a degree in English and French from the University of Ghana. Prior to becoming the First Lady, she had a successful career in the nonprofit sector, where she dedicated her efforts to various philanthropic initiatives. In her current role as the First Lady of Ghana, Rebecca Akufo-Addo is based in the Jubilee House, the official residence of the President of Ghana, where she resides with her husband, President Nana Akufo-Addo, who has been in office since 2017. Since assuming the position of First Lady, Rebecca Akufo-Addo has been actively involved in a wide range of initiatives aimed at improving the lives of Ghanaian citizens. One of her primary areas of focus has been on maternal and child health. She has championed the establishment of the Rebecca Foundation, a nonprofit organization that works to provide access to quality health care, particularly for women and children. Through the foundation, the First Lady has spearheaded the construction of healthcare facilities, the provision of medical equipment, and the implementation of educational programs. In addition to her work in the healthcare sector, Rebecca Akufo-Addo has also been a vocal advocate for education and youth empowerment. She has launched programs that provide scholarships, mentorship, and skills training opportunities for young Ghanaians, particularly those from underprivileged backgrounds. These efforts have helped to expand access to education and create more opportunities for the country's youth to develop their talents and contribute to the social and economic development of Ghana. Going on to the ninth position is First Lady of Mauritania. Dr. Mariam Mohamed Fadel Da is the First Lady of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania. Dr. Mariam exhibits courage in addressing critical issues related to women's rights and educational inclusion for children with special needs. Through her participation on various platforms, She advocates for improved representation of women in decision-making positions and stresses the need for an open dialogue on domestic violence and early marriage, which is seen as taboo discussion in her society. Additionally, her active involvement in projects like the SWED initiative and the establishment of the Zayed Center underscores her commitment to enhancing the welfare and support for children with disabilities. Madame Mariam's dedication extends to educational reforms through the National Strategic Plan, aiming to elevate the level of schooling for Mauritanian children. In the 10th place is Dominique Ouattara, the First Lady of Côte d'Ivoire. Dominique Claudine Nouvion is the First Lady of Côte d'Ivoire. She is an Ivorian of French origin. She was born on December 16, 1953 in Constantine, and is the wife of Dr. Alassane Ouattara. Ouattara, First Lady of Côte d'Ivoire, had a brilliant career as a real estate business executive before her husband was elected President of the Republic. In 1979, she became CEO of AICI International Group, a company that is represented in Africa and Europe. After reinforcing her company's presence in Côte d'Ivoire, particularly in Yamoussoukro, Bouaké, San Pedro, and Jacquesville, Dominique Ouattara established AICI in Europe in 1989 by choosing France for its international office. After a first branch in Paris, AICI continues its expansion in the south of France and established a branch in Cannes in 1991. Mrs. Dominique Ouattara's intervention to the International Labour Office resulted to the elaboration of the lists of hazardous work prohibited for children and light work authorized for children between 13 to 17 years old. This is a significant step forward in combating child labor. Mrs. Dominique Ouattara also favored the involvement of other First Ladies on this theme, especially at the Conference of First Nations, West Africa and Sahel held in Abidjan in November 2017.
PhD